Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. Now, a lot of rats in the boxing world are scurrying around and they are on severe damage control mode right now and sweating more than likely, you know, taking some deep breaths and wondering what the future holds. MTK Global, the company that manages numerous fighters all across the globe, has announced that it is closing down. Of course, they manage the likes of Billy Joe Saunders, Tyson Fury, Josh Taylor, and a whole host of other big names. And yeah, they are closing down the company that was co-founded by Daniel Kinahan. Of course, Daniel Kinahan is a wanted man, suspected cartel boss, with a bounty of $5 million on his head by the DEA. MTK released the following statement. As a business, we have faced the unprecedented levels of unfair scrutiny and criticism since the sanctioning by the US government of Daniel Joseph Kinahan. It is a matter of public record that Mr. Kinahan's involvement in MTK ceased in 2017, and despite repeated reassurances in this regard, unfounded allegations about his ongoing association with us and our fighters persist. Since leading promoters have now informed us that they will be severing all ties with MTK and will no longer work with our fighters, we have taken the difficult decision to cease operations at the end of this month. MTK prospered because we always put the long-term interests of our fighters at the heart of what we do. Our priority in the weeks ahead will be to ensure that our world-class boxers are supported to find new partnerships as swiftly as possible. MTK gyms are operated independently, so will remain open for the foreseeable future. Further announcements will be made in due course. Thank you to all of the fans that have supported us over the last decade. So, MTK is no more, and many fighters will be looking for a new manager. On top of the news about MTK folding, there has also been news in regards to Probellum, a company which is believed to be closely linked to MTK. Of course, in recent times, they have signed some high-profile fighters, such as Sonny Edwards and even Nonito Donaire. Now, they have a TV deal with Eurosport in the UK. That TV deal has now, I believe it's been suspended. I'm not sure whether it's been cancelled, but it's definitely been suspended. So Probellum are also now under serious scrutiny. So this is a moving story, a developing story, and a big story in the world of boxing. I found it kind of funny as well because, you know, Kugan Cassius, who, by the way, Kugan Cassius is a complete dork. You know, private schoolboy, complete nerd kind of thing. He got into boxing, as you do, and, you know, linked up with MTK, and he loved the fact that he had a relationship with Daniel Kinahan. You could tell that Kugan thought that made him a hard nut, but in reality, Kugan is a fucking dork. He loved the idea of having a friend who was a mobster, and now the water's starting to get a little bit hot. Kugan is, Kugan is swallowing and collapsing on his bent legs. So, Kugan's in the mud right now. Hashtag be safe and all that. And yeah, the situation is an absolute mess. But again, it is kind of hilarious to see these chances in boxing scurrying around like the rats they are, trying to remove themselves of any association with Daniel Kinahan. It's quite hilarious, really. Only in boxing would this happen. I mean, it's a complete farce, isn't it, really? But, yeah, I mean, what's going to happen with Probellum? We shall see. MTK are dead and buried, under the patio, 6 feet under. It's done for them. And, yeah, we'll see how this story progresses. But, yeah, I do wonder if anybody else in boxing is going to be caught up with the legal drama surrounding this case. I do wonder if anybody in boxing acted nefariously in regards to things like washing money, that sort of thing. I do wonder, and I'm looking at like the likes of Kugan Cassius and you know, certain guys at MTK. Well, we shall see. It's going to be interesting. Anyway, share your thoughts below on this news. Beanie Guy Delboy, peace.